A snow-white colt is born in Montana's wild mountains. His bright coat should make him easy prey for mountain lions. Can he survive? Will he win a family? Or will humans destroy everything he loves? His rare color saves him from capture, but dooms his family. This is Cloud's true story. May 29th, 1995. In Montana's Pryor Mountains, a nearly white colt is born to a black stallion named Raven and a golden mare named Phoenix. Filmmaker Ginger Kathrens watches, terrified. Mountain lions hunt baby horses in May and June, and this bright colt is visible for miles. She names him Cloud and expects him dead within weeks. But Cloud survives. He learns from his father how to fight, from his mother how to find water, from the herd how to endure winters that hit 40 below zero. Wild horses live in family bands, one stallion protecting several mares and their babies. These families stay together year-round, forming friendships that last decades. Cloud watches everything, storing lessons he'll need to survive. At age 2, Cloud's father kicks him out. This prevents inbreeding, it's nature's rule. Heartbroken, Cloud joins other young males in bachelor groups. These teenage stallions practice fighting, building strength for future battles. At 4 years old, Cloud challenges Mateo, a dominant stallion. The fight goes badly. Mateo tears Cloud's hip open. Injured and starving, Cloud disappears into remote canyons. Everyone thinks he's dead. But spring brings Cloud back, transformed and determined. He targets Plenty Coups, a powerful blue roan stallion. For weeks, Cloud chases him across mountains. During one battle, Plenty Coups fights on 3 legs, bleeding but refusing to quit. Eventually, other stallions steal Plenty Coups' mares. Cloud's first family comes differently. Cloud finds Queen, an older mare whose baby died. Her band abandoned her. Cloud simply walks up and stands quietly beside her. She accepts him. Her yearling son accepts him. Cloud has his family. Over 10 years, Cloud's band grows into one of the largest in the Pryor Mountains. He adds mares Feldspar and Innocentes. He defends them from rivals, leads them to water, watches over their foals. His white genes spread through the herd. Scientists studying wild horses discover something remarkable. Mares form deep friendships lasting over a decade. They groom each other, protect each other's babies, and grieve when separated. Cloud's stable leadership allows these bonds to flourish. For a decade, Cloud lives the dream. Family, territory, respect. But his freedom is an illusion. Since 1976, the Bureau of Land Management uses helicopters to round up wild horses. Choppers chase terrified horses for 10 miles, forcing them from 8,000-foot mountains into desert traps. Foals separate from mothers. Stallions panic, breathing rates hitting 150 breaths per minute, 10 times normal. Why? The government says too many horses compete with cattle for grass. But ranchers pay only $1.35 monthly to graze cows on public land, a price unchanged since the 1980s. Meanwhile, millions are spent removing horses. Cloud's white coat repeatedly saves him. The BLM releases him every roundup, wanting him to breed and spread his rare color. But his family isn't released. His mares vanish into trucks. His foals disappear. His yearling son and daughter, gone. Kathrens films Cloud after one roundup, searching the trap area, calling for missing family, driving his remaining band toward corrals, because he knew some of them were missing. Can horses grieve? Science says they form long-term memories and deep social bonds. When those bonds are ripped apart, what remains? The Pryor horses carry genes from Spanish conquistador horses from 500 years ago. They're genetically unique, irreplaceable. Geneticist Dr. Gus Cothran warns the herd needs 150 to 200 horses for genetic health. The BLM's target? Only 90 to 120 horses. In 2004, Mountain lions killed nearly every foal born. Natural population control. Then the government killed the lions to test birth control vaccines on horses. With predators gone, the overpopulation problem worsened, triggering more roundups. Over 44,000 captured horses now sit in government pens, costing taxpayers $50 million yearly. Most will never run free again. June 2015. Cloud is 20 years old. He's lost his last mares, Innocentes and Feldspar. His yearling children, taken in roundups. Photographers capture Cloud on a ridge, staring at bands below. He's gone from family leader back to bachelor, something that rarely happens naturally. The government fenced off the best grazing areas. Without good food, Cloud couldn't maintain his strength against younger stallions. Late 2016, Cloud disappears. His body is never found. He simply vanishes into the mountains where he was born 21 years earlier. But his children and grandchildren still carry his white coloring, his resilience, his legacy. Cloud became America's most famous wild horse. His 3 PBS documentaries reached millions. In 2011, Congress called him an ambassador for all wild horses living in the American West. He was the first wild animal in the Northern Hemisphere documented continuously from birth. Cloud taught us wild horses aren't just beautiful animals. They're individuals with personalities, decade-long friendships, and families they die protecting. Yet a 1971 law calling wild horses living symbols of the historic and pioneer spirit of the West allows thousands removed yearly for cheap cattle grazing. Cloud's descendants still run the Pryor Mountains. His story asks us, what kind of country do we want to be? One that keeps promises to protect wild things, or one that breaks them when convenient? If you could change one thing about how we treat wild horses in America, what would it be? Drop your answer below.